Hello, you're welcome. If this is the first time you're coming across our channel, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome. Today we'll be learning how to make a backless camiso with a backs effect. If this is something you're interested to learn, keep watching. Now let's dive right into it. Let's go. This is the fabric I'm working with. I'm going to lay my fabric. I've gone ahead to lay my fabric, my measurements. For start, I am going to make sure I have a straight line. So I'm just going to mark out 1 inch straight here to give me a straight line. So I'm going to connect the lines I've marked out as same like so. So from here now, this is where my measurement is going to start from. I'm going to minus 4 inch from here. My chest measurement is supposed to be 8. So I'm just going to mark it on this side. My waist measurement is 17. I'm going to mark it on the side, okay? You can see what I've done. So I'm going to take my bust measurement. It's 9.9. Use your measurement. My waist measurement is I'm going to do 8.07. I'm just going to add my sewing allowance. I'll do 1.5. This is my bust measurement. I'll just extend it to here because this is where my bust is going to start from. I'll just add 1.5 here. I'll connect to this point. As seen. So from this edge, I'm just going to connect it to meet here. Okay, just like a backs effect, connecting it to meet here. So what you can see here is that I went down with close to 1 inch. If possible, I'll even do 2. Okay, so for this, I'm just going to, for this, it's going to come like so. Okay, there is no armhole here, so I'm just going to, I'm not having an armhole. You can see what I did. I'm not having an armhole here, so I just want it to come like so. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to, this is supposed to be my shoulder measurement, right? My shoulder is 7.5, right? If this is, I'm just assuming, I just want to do something. Let me assume this is the neckline, right? So this is my shoulder divided by 2. I need this line, so I'm going to notch here. This is where I will put my, maybe 1.5 sleeve. Okay, so this place will be notched. So since we're done with this, I'm just going to go ahead and cut out. That's what I'll use for. So I'll just notch here. I have a need for it. Okay, so the back, whatever I have, I'm just going to fold it like so. So I'm just going to arrange this fabric as seen like so. Are you seeing it? My chest divided by 9 by 2. That's my bust. It's supposed to give me 97, right? Hope you're seeing what I'm doing. My waist is gonna give me this 8.07. Okay, I added 1.5 sewing allowance. Okay, so this is the measurement I need. So now what I'm going to add now is an extension. I'm adding an extension of 18 inches. Okay, that I can use to tie the back. If possible, you can make it more. So now all I need to do, I'm going to slit here open. Okay, so I'm just going to come from here like so. I'm just going to curve this up to the center front of this. I'm going to work with 8, then after folding I will have like 5. Okay, I can make it smaller. So from here I'm just going to narrow it down to this point that I made here. From here I'm going to curve it. Okay, I'm going to curve it up to this point I made. Okay, so I'll just cut out. So I'm notching this part. The reason I'm notching it is the curves are different. This will be the down part of the back panel. Okay, so I just want to know where the down part is. So I'm going to slit here. So a bit for my loop, for my, this thing is I need 1 inch. So I need 14 inches, sorry. I would need 14 inches. So this will be my 14 inches. The reason I know mine is 14 inches because I've done off shoulder several times for myself with pattern and I've measured what I add. So this will do. But when I wear it and it's loose, I can readjust. So I'm cutting again. So I'm just going to take to the machine. I will sew here and I will sew here. Then we'll come back. So for the back, what we're going to do now is, you know, my sewing measurement is 1.5 that I added, so I'm minusing it from here. Okay, this 1.5 I am going to mark it up. So now that I've done that, just moving it here, so you see I'm going to take my actual measurements. This is what my actual measurement should look like. This is what the actual measurement should look like. I only need the upper part because I'm working on the upper part. I hope you can see it. So now what I'm going to do is, I will also assume now that I am putting a shoulder for this. So if I'm assuming I'm putting a shoulder, this is where my shoulder measurement should stop, right? So this is 3 inches here, should be my neck width, right? So what I'll have here is 4 something. Anyways, use your measurement. So I'm going to mark here like so, into 2, and I'll notch here. Okay, this is where this notched part is where this sleeve is going to go in. Okay, this is my down part. You see, I indicated with an arrow, so I just want to know what I am doing. This is the upper part. This is the joining part. So this is what you should have. You're going to put the right side to the right side. Put your bias on this. You see this sewed place is here. It's neater that way than trying to put it at the side like this. So now I'm just going to sew and come here again. I will sew. Okay, so you can see that I have sewn this place like so. Okay, so now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take I'm taking it to the machine now to fold. I just want to show you. So I'm going to fold like so. I'm going to fold. So when I get here, I'm going to tuck here in and sew. So it will look like a top stitch. But when you get there, when you fold it in, you flip it. You flip this other side like this, so that you can top stitch it. It's going to be a top stitch. Okay. You take it like so, and you sew. Are you seeing it? You're going to do it round, and I'll come back to show us what we have. You repeat on the other side. So I have gone ahead to hem the down of this. Let me push it backwards so you see what I have. So I would say this project, if you have lining, you can cut lining, or if you have more than enough fabric, you can use you can do a lining for it, so that your edge here will be very sharp. But if this is what you have, just take your time to hem. You can use bias. If you can't hem like this, you can use bias to hem it. Okay, so for the back, this is what we already have. I told you, see the sewing I did. So you see it looks neat at the back. So all I need to do now, when I'm done, I will just stop stitch here. You can choose to, you can leave it, but it's better to give it a grip. Or you just stop stitch here, you top stitch here, and you leave here, or you just stop stitch here, anyone you want to do. So now, and also I want to point out that for the back, if you have enough fabric as well, you can use facing for the back. Okay, you can use facing for the back. Then if you're going to use facing for the back, you can just give it a curve like this. So here will be very pointy. Okay, if not, you can choose to do it like this, the way I did. So what I did for the back, actually, I found out that it was a little bit wider, so I removed I removed like 1 inch from the down, from like here to this point. You can see this is where it broke. This is why I stopped. Then the rest remained the way it was, because I would love my back to be covered, just in case I want to wear it out. Okay. I am going to take this like so. I cut out a facing for it. I already notched my facing, so I know this is the upper part of my facing. So I'm going to take it like so, and I will hem. Okay, I will repeat this other one. I'll bring this other one again, the second one of it. I'll bring the second one of it. I'm gonna do the same. So here you need your pin, secure, and you put it to secure here first. Okay, secure. Then you place your facing to the edge and secure again. Okay, this place I'm also going to secure it. I'm trying to check if my measurements align, so that I will know where I'm going to start my. Are you seeing it? I'll know where I'm going to start my sewing from. The measurement has to align like so. So my sewing is going to start from here. So this one is starting from here. So I'm just going to sew like so. Down. Okay, I'll do that then come back. So I will flip, you flip it right side facing each other like so. And sew on your added allowance. This is what I have. This is my added allowance, 0.5. So you sew on what you have. You just sew down and repeat it on the other side, okay? So this is what I have after making it. You see there are lapses here. So I think I will take here like so, and take here like so. So I like the way it's high. I'm not wearing bra. See on my chest I pushed it. So I will hold here and hold here, and this is the back. So I would advise, if you want to make this dress, it's better you make it with a lightweight fabric, like a very light silk, like a silk like this, very light silk, okay? And use a flowered one so that when you want to tie, it will not give, like here it's very bulky for me, okay? But aside that, I like it. I can always wear it at home. Okay, everybody have their style of fashion. This is not my style of fashion. I can barely go out except I'm wearing a jacket. So it's not my style of fashion, but I could wear it at home and, you know, feel sexy at home. So if you try this project out, let me know. So I'm just going to take it here and hold it. Okay. So when curving, what you should do, you have to go down more. Okay, deepen it more so that you will be free here, but nonetheless it's still good. Once you hold here, it's still good if you don't want to reveal your armhole. So thank you.